Alright. Alright, guys, welcome back. We will be continuing Final Fantasy 16 in part 16. Yes. Yes. Nailed it. Just kidding. That was super whack. But anyway, Final Fantasy 16, part 16, let's go. We'll continue off where we left off. I believe I was clearing up the notorious monsters. Clive fought Titan. And Titan is no more. So we come back here and I was recommended not to look for this this last guy. What's his face? This guy here, the Breaker of Worlds. I was told that I may not be strong enough for it. So I will gladly accept that recommendation and move on for now, and we'll come back to it.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Okay. Okay, so that hole was there, I think. Alright.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
All right.
And how may I assist you today?
Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, the Magia's descent to chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask? Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the piece of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which
Makes sense.
leaves but one man.
Standing between Dalmatia and disaster, former Field Marshal Eugen Havel? Havel? If any of them picks up the battle, the commander shouldn't be him. But as better the tides and the iron and the rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water? One.
How may I help you today? Of course. Study it well, Clive.
Yeah. Drifting Purser, what's up, man?
We're seeing troops amassing in every port.
What are you doing, Jill?
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
That makes sense, because every time he comes out, it either freezes, like time freezes, or Clive is literally alone.
Thanks to Sid.
What's up, Torgal? Look at that guy, yeah? Just protecting this whole area all by himself.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Damn, that's it? That's all she gotta say?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. It's a relief.
Then we can breathe again. No more living in
Thank you,
fear.
Clive.
I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the death of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone. Finally have the time to devote to our everyday gripes and grumbles. As captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be the receiving end of more than a few.
Going purse weighing you down?
Enhancer. 5, 10 down? Nah. Not worth it. I'm good. I have all this money and I'm like not using it because I want to get the socks. I'm so messed up. I still even bought one elixir yet.
Is that all?
I hope I never have to buy an elixir.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
That was so juicy. Yeah, man. This song is the shit.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
I forgot to check up on Mid, see if Mid has any.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
That's funny. I just brought up Mid, and there she goes, coming up again. We're done. Oh, we got some new reports.
Clive. It was luck, and luck alone.
I saw me safely out of the hideaway that night, so many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams. Sometimes always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
But now
I can tell them something different, that Kupka's dead, that you avenged him. And I know what they'll say back to me. So let me say it for them.
thank you, Clive.
Nice.
Anything catch your eye?
Ooh, we got some... We got some reports. Areas is that? Is that Martha's place? Let's go. Do that before we go to mid. Oh no, this is Bruce Bolton's area.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
And we had to dig a new cellar.
Oh shit, straight from Bruce Bolton himself.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
So you want me to go kill him?
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Alright, let's see what we got. 61 is super close. Let's try to go get 61.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Alright, so 61 is pretty far up. So let's go to this one over here. Dun, 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 dun.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
And he's just like a Bruce Bolton, man. He's just straight to the point. So you think you can help? Yeah, I can help. Excellent. All right, go talk to people.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
I've caught my
Shit, I
share
gotta
of
get up there.
it, as did my grandfather before me.
Motherfucking Bruce Bolton. Oh, you probably saw something here all the way out here.
Do you have a moment?
He
There's
looks
talk
young.
of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Gee, sounded a lot.
Robert's Pass is our best bet then.
Okay, so
What do you
that's it.
say, Torgal? Shall we go and
Torgal.
investigate?
What say you? Yep. Torgal agrees. MVP. Oh my god, Jersey, man. There's a video. I think I sent it to you. That somebody made a rap song about the Cowboys. It's trash. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, man. They play a piece of it in the video, and I was dying listening to that. What am I looking for here? Oh, automatic.
You there?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them
Yeah,
before they
you're
escape.
just standing there.
Black Shields. Here.
Oh shit, that's not good.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that
Oh,
you
he's the
don't leave
fucking
here
thing
alive.
again. I forgot to change to turbo. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I think it was Chisel Adonis that put it up. Oh, okay. That shit, Turgle. You're attacking the right one. Take a break. Not really doing a lot of damage. I probably would have done more damage. The power of the charged blade.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
It's time to get these people out of here. We saw what they did in the other freaking place that had branded. So where are they gonna go? Like, can the hideaway even take them? I don't know. Oh, you're all here now?
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
See? Roose Bolton.
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
What?
And he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target.
What?
With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion.
Yeah, I saw
We know
it
where
darken
he
them up,
hides,
yeah.
how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Shit. Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Wow. Quentin ain't. Wow. I just thought he was like a stubborn old man when I first saw him.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Man. That's freaking crazy. Wait, where'd everybody go?
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us before we can strike at him. There is no time to lose. The final stage of our plan must be put into motion.
Oh, man. What are these guys over here?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh man, they're in full, like, let's fucking go mode, yeah? Oh man. I don't like that. I hope I can help him, man. Jeez. This what the other one is? There's Assassin's Creed looking guy right here. Look at him. Oh, that's fur. That's why.
The finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs and
Now there'll be no one to man the shop.
and beyond.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
It's a long way out.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Anything I can interest you in?
I forgot to check with what's his face?
Here you are.
Blackthorn, see if there's anything.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, a potion. Oh. Something you see very much anymore. Damn, really? Nobody's around?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Ah, book. Let's see. Remember the good times. Leaning more to remember the good times. These two.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend, thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell!
Wait.
Wait, why are you telling
Suppose
me
you
to
won't
wait?
be needing an escort then.
Nah, he good, Clive. Don't worry about it. You ain't see that mustache he was rocking? He did.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
All right.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My car.
That should be all the side quests. Yeah. Yep.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
Oh, we forgot about the adventures here.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival in Gav. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
So now it's Gav.
I think Mig might need some help tidying up that workshop.
I didn't even notice that. Is she dressed as Gav? She is different, yeah. She's wearing different clothes than she normally does. Jesus. What a story.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive. What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I was just gonna go to Blackthorn.
Tell them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures
Dun, 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 dun.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin in here, will you?
All right.
Damn, Cav and Otto. She's bringing the big dogs in.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Okay. So...
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Gotta go with Gav, man. That's my boy.
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out.
See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time. Back, are ya? Good bloody riddance.
The man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut was that prick. Then let you carry around a rusty knife. If one bring back people we lost, but else it will ease a few
Mine
hearts.
included.
Thank you.
What do you want?
I see this is a good upgrade, because this is just attack. Diamond sword? What the fuck? Since when? Right bone. Oh. That's crazy. Diamond sword, huh? I hate that I'm using that fury though. But if something else needs that. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'll stick with what I got. Nothing armor-wise. I have the Drake Slayer ready.
And?
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
I'll get us a good price. Is that one you want to worry about?
Do you have it?
Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy some,
Oh,
be
she
quick
does have
about
it. Okay,
it.
that's what I forgot. Alright. Go to the inn. South of the inn. Not exactly south of the inn, but okay.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Gav's probably getting attacked. Oh, there he goes.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall.
Hey.
Race ya.
Whoop. Whoop.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Oh, item. Oh, that's 200. That's 200 gold. That's good. 200 gil, I should say. Man, that thing is like barely showing. Togo, where else are there some? Come on, man. Hey, help me out here. At the nose. Must have missed it somewhere here. What the fuck is it? Let's check up here, I guess. Oh, yeah.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Hopefully Gav's alright.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Turbo's always ready. I still haven't gone that way. I'll leave that for another day.
everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. Or beat sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Hell yeah, give me that level. Think so. Yep.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
The New Age returners are doing their job, man.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
This song is dope.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
How do I get there? Where am I supposed to go? Straight. The music changed here too now.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
You just hear Roose Bolton saying, "You know what you have to do." Oh.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Come, my children, the reckoning is nigh.
But I was at church, okay. That was in the church. Yeah. Lord Swingland is going to war with Roose Bolton at its helm. You know, Jill's supposed to be with me, but she doesn't want to come out, I guess. It's all good, she can just relax a little bit. Oh no, what am I gonna do against these super powered beings? Oh my god. Torgo killed him in one hit? Jesus, Torgo. Yeah, Torgo killing shit in one hit. Let's see, what's the thing that she says is a problem? Where's the...
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Alright, let's get the song going. I haven't heard the song in a while.
Anybody home?
Oh, hello.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Nope. No power attack for you.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Nice. Eye of the Warrior.
Your work is done, Sid. We'll take care of the rest. Let Mid know she'll have her helm very soon, would you?
Okie dokie.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Why can't you take it?
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Oh man, editors reading real books.
I went up to give some greens to the job.
Thanks to Sid, the man...
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Uh-oh.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Is that really a question? Is that really a question? You know Jill's coming with me. What the hell?
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Justinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
What does that mean, Missy? Oh, I didn't talk to him.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Oh, wow.
I have said it many times.
He was a murderer. He is also a thief. A thief who robs for happiness or hope.
His story is ended. Were you aware?
Many cities, bears are forbidden from having children. That's to bring a child in. Ooh.
But what of the twins themselves?
Touched by the other. Ooh, oi. Message.
Yes, change will come.
Crystal to conjure. That one.
I have compiled some new entries, if you
That's
would
some
like to see
stories
them.
to tell you, man.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Alright, so we gotta go
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
to North Reach, but there has been some progression, so let's see if there's any new reports came in. New notorious monsters.
We're seeing troops.
Oh, we got, oh shit, we got donations. We about to take the donations.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh wow, I got the exact amount.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Donations. So I got a lot of obelisks.
No. Where's Jill?
Yeah, where's Joe?
Do you see anything you like?
Damn, 1,000 piece. 50 grand.
Come back again.
There's talk.
Yeah, Jill.
Fresh cut.
There you go.
You'll not find a.
Are those pepio nuts? I can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
I see you have the garlics here.
I hope it's to your liking. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Appreciate it, man.
Oi, don't touch anything.
Oh, God.
If that's what you want. Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Thanks.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
I forgot that they freaking treat the bears like shit here. Let me get this item, Jill, real quick. Hold that thought. Items. Was not worth it, but still items.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Pie and bread.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Alright, I hope I just didn't freaking condemn Gav and Jill by bringing them with me.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
What do you think, Torgo? You think they're gonna all be okay? I hope so, man. I hope so. The hell, Jill didn't make it? Oh, there she is.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
He did turn away.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Nah, you're wrong, man. Torgo knows exactly what's going on.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
500 skill points. Yo.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Let's see. Do I have enough to level this up? Almost. I haven't checked the letters here.
He cracked the crystal too.
Oh no, I don't get anything here. What was the last one that I got? Oh yeah, there's it. Torgo is completely aware of what's going on.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I had to hear the song, so I ran back here.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Hmm? Oh, now you're going to freaking... Just have me running back and forth, and now you go there.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Sometime later. This is still being held up by wood, though?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
It's hard to think that Blackthorn was actually doubting himself, man. He just turned out to be such an important person.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it round the lake.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too, now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I was about to bring that up. I was like, man, wasn't Randy supposed to go see, we got some quests. Reading to you. Oh. Thought they were supposed to go see Sid, yeah. There. Check out the missive. It's probably from Mid.
He cracked the crystal too? You joking?
Oh, damn. Off the record. I summoned through the highways out there. We needed to touch me. Oh.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Okay. Give me another one. Ain't right now. Hound of goods. Please. Uh-oh. What's wrong with Torgal?
What could be wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Yeah, we putting Torgal up front. Right in center, because he's MVP. Dumps. Okay, he's got throw himself back in just by the tree. Uh-oh. Go. Yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Blackthorn's depressed again. Right next to Blackthorn, so might as well go talk to him. He's right here. What ails you, my friend?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
Nah, they're not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
Alright, so he's not
See what
depressed.
Karen knows about this sword.
Not depressed, he's jealous. When is this gonna open up?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Yeah, this lady.
I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
You deserve it, man. You deserve it, dude.
What
You
was
can
it you
chill.
said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
It's alright, Torgal, man. You can just chill out, man. I got it.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Let's go check out, see what we can do to help Torgal.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All Knytes are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. See what this guy's talking about with.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto won't be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
What the fuck?
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rossfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
God damn. Wait, where's that? Oh, that's the other quest. Oh, she's still on the gaff train. The hell? Oh, this must be way down.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
Where's that? That's probably her. Let me check here before I go the other way.
Well, that's it then. But here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Weird science. We got a new hunt, huh? Nectar, where's this bomb at? This bomb king. And so, that might interest you. There it is. The crook. Some brick. Okay. Alright, I got a lot of quests here. So let's see. Now we're getting knockout 2 here. 1 and 2, which would be a part of 2, but I can get rid of 1. What's this? Plus 2. This for Dalamel. Then I think I only have to do one thing here. Might as well just knock this one. Go to the dame.
There's talk that the glass. How the hell is anyone supposed to?
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the Eyrie were breached by someone.
I want to see you again tonight. But the captain's late with our pay.
It's all right. I'll be waiting.
What am I gonna do without...
Yeah, it's also there.
Heat water and oil of talc.
Man, she looks pissed off.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Alright. Nothing else here, so move on. Let's see, should I just knock this one out? Only one here. Like 4 here. Oh. One to pick, and then Croc. Sam Breck. Croc. Does it? The super Croc. Where's the Croc? Am I missing something? He said a car. He said there. Huh. think so. The croc. Did I not unlock that yet? Maybe. And where here? There. Somewhere there. Alright, where we at? Right here. Come out to the south. Right, the chocobo. Or I can just go straight to the dragon area off here. Yeah, I tried zooming in, I didn't see it. Oh no, wait, I don't have Torgo with me, do I? Oh, I do have Torgo. Torgo, you never say no to action, yeah? Oh, he's the ultimate man. The ultimate guy to have on your team. Nah, these guys are not gonna be worth fighting. Go straight south.
Faster!
If they're coming towards me, I'm going to kill them. Because of songs and shit. Alright, let's see what's over here. I don't think they've been in this side. What the hell is this? Oh, you see, I told you I'll find it. Alright, cool. There's the crack, but let's just check this out real quick. Potential new hideout or hideaway. It's a big ass freaking house. Where are you, Mr. Bum? Oh yeah, you definitely got your own battlefield. Let's go, Mr. Bum. Oh, I see you right there. Look at this. Happy Halloween creepiness. God, hey, here we go.
What we have here? Greetings, Your Majesty.
floor's burning. Oh shit! Wait, where's the stagger bar? Doesn't have one. Okay. If that's the case, we're gonna go all out then. Boy, I saw 9,999 there. Oh, fuck. Pissed off, man. Corre aí. Corre aí. Toggle. Yeah. Toggle slammed him down. That was strange. He had no.
Over. Now to collect the ash.
He had no stagger meter.
This looks like the stuff.
It looks like not everybody has fucking stagger meter.
That should do it. If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
He was the one that was back in the hideaway. I might as well go there. Healed too.
All right, there. How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Yeah.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
Sometime later.
There we have it. A Telemon alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Sweet. More potions.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Weird science. Hell yeah. Oh, damn. One more high potion, 2 more regular potions, and 1 more of the tonics. Fuck yeah.
I think Mid might need some help.
Alright, let's go. Let's knock out these 2 over here. Just want to make sure that there's no more tourist marks that I have to look at.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Is that really 400? Yeah, it is 400. Okay. He just freaking appeared out of nowhere. Hopefully these guys don't. Just picking up some items. Oh, we got a big guy here. Let's kill him.
Straight home now.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, now you guys on that? That'd be worth getting my limit break back. Oh, no, I still got it. Should hope for the kill. That doesn't do any damage. Flame didn't do any damage to it. We're doing like 40s.
Faster!
Some items. Uh-oh. Got stuck there for a second. Go the right way. It'd be cool. They all follow me. I just do one tornado. Just watch them all just fly up. Tornado. Minotaur.
It's pretty easy.
Oh. There you go, 200. That's all I see. Not freaking 20s or 40s like last time. Let's continue. It's getting kind of late, so I gotta...
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? All yours, Torgal!
They're not going super hard. Yeah.
Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
I think I saw some item lights here. What? What are the spiders doing here? Son of a bitch. Yeah, just got that item.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
And also the MVP. No, don't forget that. Ooh. Makes Torgal strong. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. See, he's clearly still alive. I think. And then after that, I'm gonna have to call it.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
God damn it, back to Karen again. Look at you, Torgal, you ready to go.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations. And you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Damn. That's surprising from
Where'd you even
the
get
merchant.
this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
God damn, man. Sid was a fucking legend. Look at him right there, man. It's a shame that he did.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone.
Man, look at the OG guys.
Stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that.
That was out of his.
Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Man, Sid was the man, man. Going to watch this every day for what is. Man, crazy. Anyway, guys, that's where we're gonna end it for today. Sid is the man. Still the man, even after he's dead. Crazy. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that. Check back tomorrow night for part 17. I'm gonna go through the whole game. I feel like we're making decent progress. I may have to grind a little bit soon. I hope not. I hope I can keep going without having to grind too much, but these things are starting to hit a lot harder. So I might need to level up a little bit more. Anyway, guys, thanks again for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Check back tomorrow night for part 17. You guys all have a good night or morning or good day wherever you are. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.